All right. Well, welcome to the lesson on determining mean, median, and mode. And this is just a little preview video. Should be about 5 minutes or 10 minutes to this prepare you for this lesson. And hopefully this is helpful. So let's get started so you guys can finish this up. So mean, median, and mode are all different kinds of averages. But when we think of average, we're always talking about the mean. But median is a different kind of average. That's the number in the middle. And I remember middle because there's a D in here. But some people think about it as the median of the road. And that's the middle of the road. So median is the number in the middle. And mode, I think of that as most because it's kind of like most. It has an O. These others don't. And so it's the number that appears the most. So let's just run through vocabulary. Bimodal, bi meaning two, and modal, mode, it's having two modes. So trimodal would have three modes. So bimodal, two modes. Central tendency, this thing about this is a way to describe data or summarize data, like average. That's a central tendency. Data, it's just the information you collect. That's the data. And here's mean, the sum of the set of data but divided by the number of items in that set. And so it's just the sum of the numbers divided by the number of numbers you have. Median, the middle value. And this D helps me remember that median means middle. And also you can think of median of the road. And mode, the O helps me remember mode is like the most. It's the number that occurs the most frequently. Numerical data, it's just data that represents quantities. Like if you counted how many cars went by my house, that would be a quantity. It's an amount, and it's data. All right, so let's start moving down through this. There's three things in this lesson: mean, median, and mode. So let's get started with mean first. Mean is probably the most commonly used measure of central tendency, and people usually, when they say average, they're thinking of the mean. And it's found by adding all the numbers in a set and then dividing by the number of items or numbers in the set. So here's your formula for mean. The mean is just the sum of the numbers divided by the number of items or numbers. So let's just do that with this practice set. So first we have to add all of these together. And I'm just going to do it in my head. 10 plus 7 is 17. Plus 9 is 26. Plus another 9 is 35. Plus 8 is 43. Plus 10 is 53, plus 4 is 57, plus 9 is 66, plus 7 is 73. So when I added those up, I got 73. I hope that's right. Maybe I should do it again. I'm just going to do it real fast and just make sure the last number's right. So there's 4. And 7 is 1. 1 and 8. Nope, it's not right. Yeah, it is right. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I think that's right. So now the sum is 73. And I'm going to divide by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Divide by 9 because there are 9 numbers. So it's the sum of the numbers divided by the number of numbers. And that's going to give me 8. 9 goes into 73 8 times. 9 times 8 is 72. And 8 and 1/8. Or I'm going to have to use my calculator. My phone has a calculator on it. So now I just have to find my phone. Or a lot of computers have calculators. But to figure out, convert 1/8 to a decimal, I just take the number 1 and divide by 8. And if I remember right, it should be about 0.12. And it is. It's where's my pen? 0.125. That's this part. So 8.125. That is the mean. So now let's move on to the median. Median, it's the middle number. And so the first thing to do in solving median, this is our same data set, but list all your numbers from smallest to largest. So that's what I've done here. 4, 7, 7, 8, 9, 9, 9, 10, 10. And it's the same data set we just used up here, but now they're in order. So I've just taken all the numbers. Where's my pen? Whoops. There it is. And I've listed them in order from smallest to highest. And so now let's count. I think there are 9 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's 4 on this side of my hash mark and 4 on this side. So this number is the middle number. So my median value equals 9 because 9's in the middle. But now let's say instead of having 9 numbers, what if we just had 8 numbers? What if we had 4, 7, 7, 8, 9, 9, 9, and instead of 2 10s, we just had 1 10. So now the middle would be right in between these two. And when that happens, when you have an even number in your set, you take the average of these two numbers. And the average of 8 and 9, add them up and divide by 2. 17 divided by 2 is 8.5. Or some of you might have just known that 8.5 is halfway between 8 and 9. So in this case, the median value with this data set, the median value would be 8.5. So 2 different types. If you have an odd number, you're going to come up with an exact number. If you have an even number, you got to take the average of the 2 middle numbers. And now last up is mode. And mode is the number that appears the most. And like median, it is helpful to list the numbers from smallest to largest. So here we're using that same data set again. And they're in order, so the numbers are next to each other. Here are 2 7s. There's 1 4 and 1 8. Oh, 3 9s. So 9, the mode, equals 9. The mode is 9. It appears 3 times. The mode is 9 and it appears 3 times. And what if we had, there's one mode, it is 9, it appears 3 times. So what if we did our data set like this? 4, 7, 7, 8, 9. We only had 2 9s, 9 and 10 and 10. Well now, there are 3 modes. This time we have 3 modes. And that last one, we only had 1 mode. So we have 3 modes. 7, because there's 2 7s, 2 9s, and 2 10s. 7, 9, and 10. And remember back our vocabulary, they had bimodal. Well, this would be trimodal, because the mode, there are 3 of them. That's it, you guys. I think you're ready for the lesson. And always, as always, you can call me if you have any questions or need some help. Thanks a lot, and good luck on this. Whoops. Good luck on this assignment.